Hi everyone and welcome to the first interview here at Sweden Rock in the Four Sound studio. It's kind of weird calling this a studio, by the way, but here we have, it's an honor and a privilege, Charlie Starr from Blackberry Smoke. How you doing, man?
Doing fine. Thank you for having me.
Great show.
Thank you.
How much, because when I check your touring schedule, you're touring quite a bit, actually.
We never stop for very long. We take the holidays, December into early January, off to be with our families at home.
And that's it, basically?
That's it.
So how many gigs, like, per year is it?
Around 200.
But that, are you married?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's something that couples get, I don't know. It's something that couples get used to, you know, if the husband or the wife is in this line of work,
yeah,
or in any line of work that keeps you traveling, whether it's the military or selling encyclopedias or that's all we know.
Yeah.
So if when we do go home for more than 10 days, she says, "Don't you have somewhere to go?"
Of course you do.
Yeah. No, you just make it work like anything else.
You were just discussing it earlier about barbecue. What was it that you said? You said about Texas.
Yeah, well, in the United States, different regions claim barbecue to be their own. They claim to be the originators of the barbecued meat. And Texas, they may have the loudest claim.
Yeah.
But Kansas City, the Carolinas, North and South Carolina, Georgia, we have something called Brunswick stew. It's a side that would go with the barbecued flesh. But,
hang on.
Yeah, Brunswick stew is supposedly originated in Brunswick, Georgia, and it was put together in a big black iron pot at a barbecue in town in the turn of the century, or around the turn of the century. And it's supposed to have had squirrel and rabbit and bird and
basically roadkill.
Yeah, it was poor people.
Yeah. Like Elvis actually ate squirrels.
Poor people make it. I've had squirrel. It's delicious.
Really?
It tastes like chicken.
That's disgusting. But,
it is. I
is it
shot it myself when I was a kid. Yes.
You are shitting me.
I'm not shitting you. My grandmother made squirrel fritters. And rabbit, same thing. You've had rabbit.
I have.
Squirrel's just a dirty little rabbit.
But is it like that? Because like in the South, do you barbecue, or is it like a myth, or does everybody in the South barbecue?
Yes.
It is like that.
It's a man thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at you. You're doing it. You got a grill. You got some wood. You got some charcoal.
Exactly.
It's a manly. Look, I'm hunter.
Fuego. Fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I can do this.
It brings out the cavemen in all of us.
The weird thing is that we've actually been sitting here now for a couple of minutes, and you haven't commented on my T-shirt.
On your Spinal Tap shirt?
Yeah.
I mean, it's classic.
It is a classic.
Yeah.
Everyone has been in a Spinal Tap moment. Right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We had one today on stage.
Oh, really?
The bass went out.
Do tell. What happened?
Wireless units always fight with each other, and especially at a festival when there are 100 bands with different frequencies.
Yeah.
And the bass went out for half a song, and we all just smiled, and, what do? You don't stop.
No, you can't stop, of course. No, but come on, what's the most Spinal Tappy thing? Because you've been playing for almost 20 years together.
Yeah. I tell you what, in the early years of the band, we formed the band in early 2001, late 2000, early 2001. And we were touring around in a van. No crew, there were only 4 of us in the band then. We played a show. We were to play a bar in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we got there, and the club owner was late. He opened the door at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. He was hungover. He said, "Come on in. Bring your shit in." And we go in, and nobody showed up. We sound checked, and we sat around drinking beer. And the only 2 people that were there were him and the bartender. And at 9:30 or so p.m., he walked up and said, "Well, guys, it doesn't look like anybody's coming, so here's your $200. Why don't you just pack it up and go?" And we said, "Okay, thank you."
All right, thank you so much. He didn't force you to play?
No, and he was over it.
Me.
He was over it. He's like, "Just get out of here. Here's your money. Go."
Oh, yeah. But as we said, you've been playing for 20 years and so on. You've been touring 200 gigs per year. Insane. Are you touring everywhere, all across the world? Or
yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we've just finished a run in South America.
South America?
Our first time to South America. We played Colombia, Peru, and Brazil.
What? But are you big in South America? Because your music is really typically like American, I should say.
Yeah.
Like, in one way.
Well, it was great. The shows were great. The ticket sales were really good, especially in Brazil. But we sort of, I'm not going to say we knew that because you never know until you try something. But thanks to social media, our Brazilian fans they've really made themselves known. We knew that there was a demand because they let us know. And when we got there, the shows were sold out. So that's always great when it works that way.
Absolutely.
And then we did Colombia and Peru with Slash.
Oh,
so those ticket sales were
like
great.
Solo with him,
Yeah,
and
with
Miles Kennedy.
Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. So it was a great travel down there is tough. You only really play the larger cities.
And fly domestic in between,
You
like
fly
really
tiny little planes.
Yeah,
And, it's just a different way of doing it than we've ever been used to. There are no tour buses, no vans, no. You get in a little plane and there you go. So, and there's a lot of distance between those cities,
Yeah.
and you don't go play villages or something like that.
No,
You're
could, but
not playing a jungle gig. But we had a blast, especially in Brazil.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the bluegrass band Hazy Dixie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great guys, by the way. Great
Yeah.
guys. They are like semi big in Sweden and in Denmark, I think, and in Finland. But for some weird reason, Norway couldn't give a fuck. It's like, how is that even? How's that? Do you have like a country like? Why don't you love us? Everybody around you love us. What's wrong with you people?
I don't know. I mean, we have pockets even in the States where people could give a shit.
Yeah.
Who knows? And those you just keep going back. Like, damn it, you're gonna love us.
Yeah.
That's
so
it.
people, if you feel like struck by this, enjoy them. They're fucking amazing. Right?
We're talking to you, North Dakota.
Yeah.
We're coming
North
for
Dakota, Norway, maybe. I don't know. I have if you're up for it, I actually have a game that we're gonna do with everyone.
Sure.
Are you up for a game?
you. Yeah.
It's called Game Set Match because we didn't use matchsticks. Came up with a name myself.
Okay.
All right. So here you go. A matchstick for you.
Okay.
So what you do is you break off the sulfur like this,
Okay.
and then you bite on it like this, and then before you do, we're supposed to say like one really famous rock song, and guess what the hell the other idiot is saying, right?
Okay.
Okay. I have to think first.
Do I do this with you or?
Yeah. Okay. Shall I start?
All right.
Okay. Don't fear the Reaper.
Oh. Don't fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay.
All right.
Last one.
Oh, cross down traffic.
What?
Cross down traffic.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. What was that? The rhyme.
Of the Ancient Mariner.
Okay, shit. Damn
That
it.
game sucks.